Winterburn, who seems to have been at Highbury forever. Long towards Tony Adams. Well, they never picked up the big defender. He hasn't scored as yet this season, Tony Adams, but this is a pretty fair opportunity. It's set up nicely for the volley, and luckily for Liverpool, it was straight at David James. Struck it well enough, but it was right into the keeper's midriff. Bergkamp, beautifully done. And then Overmars. And Kavama was dummied for one of the challenges. Oh, it goes too far for right. And then Hughes. Well, the youngster really had a chance there to put his name up in lights. He did that pretty cleverly, Overmars. He dummied Kavama. It went past right, and then Hughes, a lot of power, but not the sufficient accuracy. But Arsenal looking dangerous. Bergkamp has a free kick from a range of 30 yards. Keown is forward, so too is Adams. Here is Bergkamp. Flicked off Riedler's head, and oh goodness me, Arsenal was so close to the lead there, and Tony Adams nearly provided it, and so did Hughes. Flicks off ahead. Adams is on the far post, and Hughes can't get there. Well, Liverpool hearts were in their mouths here. Adams, how often have you seen him pop up like that on the far post and come up with a vital goal? And Hughes just unable to turn it in. 5 minutes to half-time. Oh, that was a bizarre piece of play by Carragher, and James was caught out by it. And it was one of the strangest things you'll see in the Premier League, I think, all season. Bergkamp, even he was quiet too by his standards. Here he is now, though. 3 Liverpool defenders for company. Comes out to Overmars, and it was not a million miles away. Case of double Dutch for Arsenal here. Bergkamp with the initial attack, and then the shot by Overmars. I think maybe that James had that covered. Overmars. Dixon is wide of him. Here he is. Goes towards Hughes. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, one or two things have fallen into the lap of Stephen Hughes. It was not an easy chance. He had to kind of dig it out from under his feet. And what was that? About 9 inches wide, I would say. And James certainly had not got that one covered. McManaman on the volley. Oh, that is terrific. What a goal. Steve McManaman. And it was totally out of context with the mediocrity which had preceded it. Just look at this. He explodes it into the far corner. Number 6 this season for Steve McManaman. And it's a wonderful goal. He scored both in Liverpool's win against Arsenal at Anfield last year and in the Coca-Cola Cup victory over Arsenal too. Carragher again, growing in confidence as it goes on. And now Björneby, low towards Riedler, may drop for him. Karl-Heinz Riedler! Well, he's such a predator that you might have backed him to just curl this in. He had to take it hurriedly, and he was 3-4 yards off target in the end. Had to go for the instant strike, the German. Now, here's Leonardson. Adams reaching out well, but Riedler plays in McManaman. Leonardson. Oh, he got hold of that well, and what a save. What a save by David Seaman. That was on its way. McManaman pulls it back, and Leonardson pulled the trigger to some effect. And David Seaman had to produce an England-class save to keep that one out.